from, Austin, obviously, we know the explosive growth going on around here and the surrounding areas that are all located in the Austin Round Rock MSA. We've got an abundance of employers looking to hire high quality individuals, ranging from tech to everything else under the sky. What are some of the employers in Seguin? I know they've got a couple of smaller universities there. What is appealing to Seguin? And when you're looking at areas, obviously, when you're looking at market, what is most appealing to you as a developer about Seguin?
Yeah, so top three employers: Caterpillar, Bicycle Technologies, and CMC Steel, Texas, right? That's roughly 10 to 20% of the job force, right? So again, advanced manufacturing. But the one beacon that I think is coming to market here pretty soon, and it's already been in the news, is that Micron has more or less announced a location west of Lockhart, which is about 20 minutes from Seguin. Why is that important? Well, if you look at what happened in Taylor, which is almost an hour northeast of Austin, Samsung announced a $15 or $17 billion investment, 6,500 jobs. That doubled land prices in 4 weeks. And I can't tell you how many developers chase that market for land, to a point now where I can't just find any deal out there. Well, Micron is expected to announce 2x that investment, right? And the job growth expected is that equal to Amazon HQ2. So you think about what that's going to do for that entire corridor. It's going to blow up not just Seguin, but it'll blow up New Braunfels. It'll blow up Lockhart, Luling, San Marcos. That whole corridor, we believe, is going to blow up and catch fire. And that is why, as I mentioned in the first part of this segment, that's why we picked up nearly 700 acres in the last 4 weeks. We are thinking that there's a big wave coming of demand.
Yeah, no, I think that is all phenomenal information. One of the things I was looking at was the overall cost of living index, which has Seguin at 95.4, really in the middle between San Antonio at 91.9 and Austin at 99.5. So that source is Jobs EQ. So thank you for.
That's a few months behind the curve, but it's interesting. Austin, in a lot of ways, housing is outrageous, but it's still fairly affordable to live. Yeah, and Seguin's about 6 to 8% cheaper than Austin. Yeah.
And you mentioned this, but Seguin is all about manufacturing. And one of the things that I was noticing as I was doing research, Seguin has 3 times the amount of manufacturing jobs compared to the national average. So is Seguin potentially the new manufacturing hub of Texas?
Yeah, I mean, frankly, Austin, in its entirety is the mecca of semiconductor manufacturing, which is, we know, with TSMC in Taiwan and that China conflict, that's a big risk. I think that's why we're seeing them come to Austin. Pro growth, low taxes, they get tax benefits from doing so. And so, I think Austin's going to be a hub of advanced robotic manufacturing. I'll tell you, there's a company called Ironox who is near one of our other areas in Lockhart. They're bringing like robotic farming to Austin. So there's all sorts of cool advanced manufacturing coming to this area. And so, I think we're going to see more of that in these markets. And by the way, real quick, I just realized Seguin population has increased 18% since 2010, which is, again, that's a boom growth rate. So
you've got machinery manufacturing, fabricated metal product manufacturing, food and beverage manufacturing, plastics and rubber manufacturing, as well as retail. So definitely a manufacturing mecca, as we will call it, in Seguin. So definitely a lot of headwinds for the Seguin marketplace. I like it. I really do. I think, just given its location, I think, certainly there's a lot of dynamic reasons why Seguin is.
And this deal is, it's located about 10 minutes from Texas Lutheran University and about 12 minutes from the city center, which is where more or less all the jobs are, right? But more importantly, it's located 3 minutes from a high school. So it's 1.8 miles from the main high school, which is called Navarro High School. So location's prime, and it's got a beautiful creek running in the back of it. It's 80 acres total, but 16 of it will be parkland. So.
Yeah, and over the last couple of years, you've had some big announcements from some big companies. Abbott, they announced a new manufacturing facility in Seguin. United Alloy, they a few years ago were committed to building a 35 million manufacturing facility. Niagara Bottling, they announced an expansion there. So definitely a lot of great things happening there.